ಸರಿ, ಈಗ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ ಜಾಮೆಟ್ರಿ. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಶುರು ಮಾಡುವ ಸಮರ್ಥ?
So which book are you following?
ಎಸ್.ಕೆ. ಗೋಯಲ್.
Okay, sir.
What should I do? I should start from the first one, relation between polar and Cartesian coordinates. From there I should start.
I know some things like, so I don't know
Distance
from where
between
to.
2 points. Those
I
things.
know it. Distance formula I know. We'll do section formula.
We will do section formula.
Yes.
Fine. First one, relation between polar coordinates and Cartesian coordinates. I'll go very fast. Okay. Then I will go with section formula. Okay. So this is recorded. So let it be there. Okay. So relation between the polar and Cartesian coordinates. Between the polar and Cartesian coordinates. Let us see one by one. So if I have this as x and this is y, and this is p of x comma y, if that is the case, and this is r. Okay, so this is y and this is x is known, is it not? And this is theta is known. Very simple. So I can say, if you consider OM, which is this one. Okay, so I will write this directly. I think it is easy. So x distance, this is x, I'm sorry, this is x distance. X distance is equal to OM, which is equal to r cos theta, correct? Why r cos theta? Because cos theta is opposite by adjacent. Okay. Sorry, opposite by hypotenuse. And y is equal to mp, which is equal to mp is here. Y is equal to o m, yeah, mp, m to p, okay, which is equal to r sine theta, and x square plus y square is equal to r square, which is Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Okay, Pythagoras theorem. So that we can use. So we can have this as, we can get this by adding, and this 1 2. This we can also get by squaring and adding 1 and 2. Squaring and adding 1 and 2. We get this, correct? How do you get that? Cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1, and here r square. So we get x square plus y square. We get r square, right? Or we can write r is equal to square root of x square plus y square. Very nice. Okay. Then dividing 1 by 2, dividing 1 by 2, what do we get? We get tan theta is equal to y by x. Simple and straight. Or theta is equal to tan inverse of y by x. Nothing great in that, you know it. Or we can write r cos theta into r sin theta is equal to, is similar as x comma y. That's all the things. Or we can write it as square root of x square plus y square, and tan inverse of y by x is similar to writing r comma theta. That's it, nothing great. Next, let us go to different things. Okay. Uh, Now when we write this in theta in different coordinates, can be seen. Okay. So let us see the different quadrants, and we will see how the things comes. Tell me when I finish writing.
Finish, sir.
Good. You also finished. So here, if I have, see here, theta is actually what? Theta is equal to tan inverse of y by x. So, and if I say alpha is equal to tan inverse of magnitude of y by x. if I say that in terms of x, y, and all those things. Then depending on quadrant, if in theta, okay, so quadrant is I, theta is taken as alpha. If quadrant is second quadrant, sorry, the first quadrant, second quadrant, theta is equal to pi minus alpha. Fine. If it is third quadrant, this is very important to understand. 3, this third quadrant is minus pi plus alpha. Same thing we used in complex number, if you remember, Samarth. Okay. This is minus alpha. If it is in fourth quadrant, it's minus alpha. That's easy. This is very important to understand. Okay, that means if it is say y minus x, if it is here like this, y by alpha. So this is alpha, correct? Alpha is tan inverse of y by x, but theta is actually equal to this theta. Theta is pi minus alpha. If you consider third quadrant, if it is here and this is alpha, this is the second quadrant. So if it is in the third quadrant, what you will have is here like this. If I say this is alpha, then what happens? This is y, right? This is y, and then this is x. So it is minus pi plus alpha, correct? Minus pi plus alpha, right? So minus pi in the sense here, it is going minus pi here. This is minus pi in the clockwise direction plus alpha. That would be the third quadrant where it will be. Correct? No, am I correct? What is alpha here? We have to take. Should we take this as alpha? Wait a minute. Correct? No. Is that the alpha or the other one is alpha? Huh? What is it? 5 plus alpha. Yeah, it should be written 5 plus alpha. Is it wrong? Third quadrant is minus 5 plus alpha. It's 5 plus alpha. It's a
It's
mistake.
minus pi plus alpha also works, I think.
Alpha is which, please?
Because I think the domain for tan is from 0 to pi or
Correct. That is a
minus pi by 2, I think.
yeah. So
Or
it is
minus pi to pi.
minus pi to
Pi.
this pi, minus pi to pi, and sorry, minus pi to plus pi. This comes under function, the domain and range of all the functions. I have to go to that basically. All those functions will come there. Where the range and height, cos, man, anything. So here, if I say tan, how is a tan? Tan goes as when you say 0, it is 0. It goes like this to pi by 2 maximum. Then comes from below, right? Then it goes to 0 at pi is 0. This is equal to pi, correct? This is 0, right? So then it goes to pi and it goes to 3 pi by 2, correct? No, am I correct here? No, I'm not correct. It is 0, pi by 2, yeah, pi, correct? No, Samarth, is it proper? Then it goes here, then it comes here like this, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is 3 pi by 2, and this going to infinity is 2 pi, is it not? So the range you're taking from minus pi, sorry, 0 to pi, and then are you taking from 0 to minus pi? Sorry, minus pi to plus pi you're taking, is it? This is minus pi by
So I
2.
think for convenience, we have taken it from pi to minus pi, not from 0 to 2 pi. Instead, we are considering pi to minus pi. That's what I think. So they have used minus pi plus pi,
Okay.
plus alpha instead of pi plus alpha. Both gives you the same answer. One from the positive side and another from the negative side.
Okay. One and the same. So minus pi plus alpha. So your minus, when you say, you have to take like this. Okay, that's it. Don't worry. Okay, then no, this is understood. No doubt on that. Is there any good questions? I'm searching for good questions here. Tan of minus theta. Yeah, minus of tan theta, right? Yes. No? Only cos is not like that. Cos of minus theta is cos theta. Sine is like that. Why? Another reason why this comes is it is sine theta by cos theta. So minus theta, you get your minus here. Sine theta, you get minus. Cos theta, we get plus only. So it remains minus only. Very important. Sometimes we forget those things. That's why it becomes sometimes difficult. Okay? This we have done a number of times, but basics has to be done. Distance formula, you know, right? So that is the main thing. Domain and the formula. That is important throughout. Okay. It's the main thing. Explain. You can only solve the problem based on that, based on the range. And they also give the range problem for every problem. Correct. Like I give 5. Excuse me. Okay. Distance between 2 points in polar coordinates. Distance formula in so lines we are going, Mister. Okay. Lines. When you take lines in uh, distance formula, you know, I don't have to do it much. Is it not? Distance between 2 points, right? In distance between 2 points, distance between 2 points. How are you going, Mister? Bus only you're going? Are you waiting for me? No. I can drop you there. Okay. Okay. Distance between 2 points where you take. No, I'll drop you here only. I'll not today. I don't have to go till there. I'll drop you near the bus stand. Then you have to walk. Huh? Get the empty bus. I'm saying so. That's why I'm saying that I'll come to go with you. Okay. Yeah, you can sit there because simply. You have to have helmet, is it not? I don't have helmet, so you go. I'm sorry. Okay. Distance between 2 points. I'm just thinking like that. But then helmet is not there. You go. Okay. Distance between 2 points. Last time I had helmet. Huh? What is it? Watermelon. Watermelon. Yes, yes, yes. Distance between 2 points. PQ is equal to square root of 2 points. P is equal to x1, y1 to q, which is x2, y2. Very simple one. So it is x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Right? So this is known. All those things is not required. I think you can do it. Nothing great in that. So questions are a bit challenging, but I think you can do it. Okay. Distance between 2 points in polar coordinates. Distance between 2 points in polar coordinates. So in polar coordinates, you have the initial line. Then you have, say, we have P referred by R1 theta 1. Correct? You are aware of polar coordinates, Mister? Polar
Yes, sir.
coordinate distance formula. You are aware? Are you aware of distance formula in polar coordinates, Mister Samarth ji? Yes or no?
I've forgotten it.
Forgot it. Okay. So this becomes theta 1 minus theta 2. Correct. So this is the pole. You know polar coordinate. Why do you say it is polar coordinates? It has come from India only. We used to put cow around a pole, is it not? And cow used to graze everywhere. So around a pole, the cow grazes. So where the cow is there, that is R. See how? The curve from R. So that is R. From where you hear the cow, that is R. Okay. And where it has moved, that depends on the initial line. Okay. So that's how it is. Joke, nothing related to that. Okay. So don't say it is something related to cow and all those things. Don't say something else. So now, when you consider OP, what is OP? So what happens here? PQ is nothing but equal to the distance formula PQ magnitude is nothing but equal to square root of r1 square plus r2 square minus 2 r1 r2 into cos of theta 1 minus theta 2. That's it. I have not derived it, but it can be derived. Okay. It is from the cosine formula. Should I derive it, mister? Are you comfortable with it, or should I do a small derivation? Should I do it?
Uh, Not required, sir.
You can do that derivation, is it not?
Yes, sir.
So very important that theta 1 and theta 2 must be in radians. Or if not, what is their cos only we are taking? No, it need not be in radians also. Here cos theta 1, theta 2, you take in degree also, it is done. So don't have to worry. Done. Next. Section formula. Done? This is done? It's same as vectors, is it not?
Not finished.
Huh?
Not written.
Not written. Please write it. Don't worry. Go slow. Don't rush. Because who's the person who has created the song? Don't rush. There's a good song in YouTube. You know? Don't rush. You put don't rush. You'll skip. No, that's different. It's my life was sung by the Sri Lankan singer. Superb. It was. Have you seen the Sri Lankan singer singing in a strong Sri Lankan accent? It's my life. You see sometimes. It's super. You seen that? See that? So, it's part of the course to see that. I don't remember the name of the singer. Fantastic it was. No, no, you have to hear that lyrics. You know. Bon Jovi is the actual this one. Bon Jovi was the person who is original. He did not do it properly, so this person did it properly. Then Samarth, tell me when you're happy.
Finish, sir.
Finished. Okay. Now let us go with section one. Hey, not formulae. Formulae. Formula. Formulae, because there are more than one formula. Formulae. Section formula. So what happens, you know? So if you have A and B, there is a line which is going a ray, you can say a ray, and I have a point A here, I have a point B here, and P divides this. Okay. Another point is I may have A here, I may have B here, and then you have P. Now this point P defines this, divides this externally. Okay, and then this also, if I have A here, you have B here, and you have P here. So P divides externally. Okay, this divides internally, correct? So now, if definition directly from SK GoLG definition, if P be any point, if P be any point on the line AB, on the line AB between A and B, between A and B. Then we say, then we say that P divides P divides segment AB, segment AB internally. P divides segment AB internally between internally in the ratio AP by PB. Also, if P be any point, any point, P be any point on the line AB, but not in between, but not between A and B, not between A and B, then P divides AB in the ratio P divides AB in the ratio AP by PB, AP by PB. Now AP by PB, AP by PB is positive, then it is internal division. So AP by PB is uh, AP by PB is positive, then it is called in internal division. Internally division. I don't know. ST Gold does not understand English properly. Okay, for internal division, correct is English. Okay, maybe the new version has corrected all the English division. These North Indians are good in maths but bad in English. So that has come here also. We have seen day before yesterday. I went to see which are the colleges near in Haryana near our Manoj sir's residence, and I saw in the college website it was so cheap. Some of the colleges in engineering colleges in Haryana, the website was cheap. Website of a college, engineering college was so cheap. I did not know what to say. All the mistakes in the grammar in the college website, in an engineering college website. At least can't they check the college grammar and the चलता है लोग तो आते हैं उनको क्या समझ में आएगा anyway. So Manoj sir coming from that region and doing well, no? Top notch. Some are done.
Reading it,
When
sir.
it is done, do it. Our this person is faster, so it does that. So every day is slower. Today is fast. Today he does not have to understand anything, is it not? It's easy. ಇದು external divide ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. These are two are internal divisions. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ clear ಆಗಿ. If P is a point on AB, if A and B are between A and B, then we say P divides segment AB internally. If it is not in between AB, but P divides AB in the ratio. Not only for the second case, for all three cases.
Sir, how does it come negative.
See, very good question. Did you get it? Why it becomes negative? So observe here. If I start from A, AB is positive. This is positive. BP is, sorry, PB is negative. Correct? So AB by PB is negative. Now if you consider AP, this is negative. APB is positive. Correct? Getting the point?
So why
Any,
are we taking the directions?
we have to take the directions, otherwise it is not possible. Huh? Vectors, these are vectors, this is not. Those are position vectors. So we have to take it like that. Okay. Because later on we are going to do with x and y. P, A, P, B. These have coordinates, is it not? Samartha, are you getting the point?
Yes, sir.
Because we take in terms of coordinates, we have to take it, is it not? Take some time. What happens, when we do this thing, I've seen that there has to be repetition. Once it is told, it's not enough. For me also. For me, around 3 or 4 times it is required. For others, people like someone twice or thrice is enough. I'm actually at the lower grade in the learning fast speed. Now I'm fast. But when I see when your age was there, my learning speed was very less. Now because I am that inertia is there, that 5 years of teaching inertia is there. That's why I'm fast. But think of this, me doing this in 5 years back, not possible. I'm just opening the book and I'm teaching him. Was I teaching it in 5 years? I have to, or not 5 years, 10 years down the line. Okay, I should have sat with this for 1 hour, 2 hour, and then teach this. This continuous teaching has helped me a lot. Someone tell me when it is finished.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So this continuous learning, has helped me. Continuous teaching and learning. You have to push your limits, Paul. You have to push your limits. When you push your limits, then only your capability increases. Come out of the comfort zone. Today I like that guy who came. He's come from Shimoga and he's very intelligent. He does not know actually now, but he'll pick up. He's very poor actually. Because diploma, this one I know how Malad College works. Diploma in the Mandir. First 2 years is online only. No basics of mathematics. Everybody has passed up. Engineering ಆಯ್ತು ಡಿಪ್ಲೊಮಾ ಆಗಿ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದಿರೋದು ಡಿಪ್ಲೊಮಾ ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಇದ್ದೆ ಸರ್ ಅವಾಗ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಕೋಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕೋಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಪುಷ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಈ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಲೇಮಿಂಗ್ ಎನಿಬಡಿ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಕಾಲೇಜಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಹೌದು ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಇದು ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ವಿ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಪುಟ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಅಲೌ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ recently CNR Rao said this that we are an exam society. We do everything for exams. There is no learning. Correct? It's correct. One exam to other exam to other. Where is learning? No, not there. ಈ ವಿ ಟಿ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಕೋಪ ಬಂದಿದೆ ವಿ ಟಿ ಮಾತ್ರ
Finish,
ಅಲ್ಲ
sir.
ಇದು ವಿ ಟಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಹಾಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾವುದೇ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗುಡ್ ಓಕೆ ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ನೀವು ಲೇಟಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ ಇವತ್ತು? ಗಾಡಿ ಉಂಟಾ? ಗಾಡಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಸೂಪರ್. Now, theorem. If the point P of xy divides the line segment, divides the line segment joining the points, joining the points A x1 comma y1 and B x2 comma y2 internally in the ratio m is to n, then then x of that internal point is equal to mx2 minus nx1 divided by m plus n, and y is equal to my2 plus ny1, this is plus, I'm sorry, this is not minus, plus, divided by m plus n. Very, very important. I don't think I have to do the proof. Shall we do the proof or not?
So
Sure.
we'll do the proof.
We'll do the proof. Okay, so we'll do the proof first. So we have, it's very fantastically easy. Okay, so we'll have this is x, this is y, and let us have a point A which is x1 comma y1, and then we have a point B which is x2 comma y2, and then you have a point P which is x comma y. Fine. So now let us say this is m, this is n, the ratio of AP by PB, is it not? That is m into n. Now if that is the case, we will write this as P. Okay, let us have a line here, join it over here, perpendicular. This, let it be perpendicular. Let this be perpendicular here. Let this be H, okay, and let this be, when you drop it down here, let this be L, let this be N, and when we put it here this way, so when we put it here like this, let this be capital M. Fine. So y, okay, this is minus y minus x. Fine. Now if you consider OL is equal to x1, ON is equal to x, ON is equal to x, then OM is equal to x2, AL is equal to y1, PN is equal to y, and BM is equal to y2. Correct? So now AH is equal to LN is equal to ON minus OL, which is equal to x minus x1. Similarly, PJ is equal to NN, which is equal to OM minus ON, which is equal to x2 minus x. Okay. Now similarly, PH is equal to, understand, PN minus HN. I assume that you're understanding, Samarth. Okay, as I do, just see this first, later on you can PL. So PN, PH is PN minus HN. PN minus hn, that is equal to pn minus al, correct? Now this would be equal to y minus y1. Similarly, bj is equal to bm. Huh? bj is it? No. bj, yes, 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 yes. This is by heart, is it not for you? bj. This has been done a number of times. So bm minus jm. Good, good. It's important that we do. Good that you have to say. Don't worry. Okay. So it's not a thing that you should not say. If there's something, even if it is not recorded, you have to tell me. Okay. Pm minus Pn. If not, after some time, Samarth will tell you. He's very good at it. Okay. Pn. So y2 minus 1. Whichever mistakes I do, he picks it up very fast. Exactly. And I'm not the person who goes ahead until he understands. Till anybody understands. I think that's how people have to go, is it not? Rushing into the things. And syllabus can be completed, okay, like this going this way. Syllabus can be completed. I'm just taking as many hours as other professors are taking in other institutions. Not taking too much of us. But not like somebody says that 40 hours you have to complete the fluid mechanics. No, not possible. 100 hours.
Finish, sir.
Fluid mechanics 100 hours. Strength of materials, that around 100 hours, yes. It takes around 100 hours.
Should I not be writing the proofs and all?
Yeah?
I'll just understand the proofs.
Huh.
The proof, I'll just understand it. I'll not
Okay.
write it.
The recording is anyhow there, don't worry.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so if you don't understand, then you can always do that. Don't write it, okay? Understand, okay? Because it's very important. Now, here what happens? So, if you see that here, the triangles, if you see AHP and PJB are similar triangles, is it not? Why? Why they are similar triangles? Angle is same, correct? One of the base is same, another angle is same. Two angles and one side. Similar triangles, fine. I will not make you to write that. Okay. So since triangle AHP and PJB are similar, are similar. We have AH by PJ. See where AH and PJ lies is equal to PH by BJ. That is equal to AP by PB. Make sense? What is AH? AH is x minus x1 divided by x2 minus x is equal to y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y is equal to, what is this? AP by PB, that is m by n. Observe that. So we can write, so if I say this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So from 1 and 3, we can write x2 minus x1 divided by, sorry, x minus x1 divided by x2 minus x is equal to m by n. Or we can write nx minus nx1 is equal to mx2 minus mx, right? So we can take the things other side. So we can write m plus n, m plus n into x, m plus n into x is equal to mx2 plus nx1. M by N is nothing but the ratio of slope. M by N is nothing but ratio of slope. How can it be ratio of slope? Sir, no, no, it's not the ratio of slope. This is not the slope. Slope would be x1 minus x minus x1 divided by y minus y. That you can do, but that is not equal to m by n. You can say x minus x1 divided by y minus y1 is the slope, no doubt. But don't relate it to m by n. We can relate it, but not directly m is equal to m by n. Okay. Then what happens? X is equal to mx2 minus nx1 divided by m plus n. Right? Similarly, on the other side, comparing 2 and 3, comparing 2 and 3, we can write y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y is equal to m by n. So we can write ny minus ny1 is equal to my2 minus my, correct? So we can arranging, we can write it as m plus n, right? M plus n into y is equal to y2 minus y2 plus y1, y2 plus y1, sorry, my2 my2 minus my1, right? So y is equal to my2, this is plus option, plus ny1, I'm sorry, ny1, this is also ny1 divided by m plus n. So hence the proof. Easy?
So it's plus in the x equals to mx2 plus.
Yes.
Finish up.
Right. Easy. Next one. Last point. Okay. Uh, if P were some of the points written, now this is applicable whether it is in the any coordinates, it is applicable, so don't have to worry about it. Okay. Next one is if P if P is the midpoint, P is the midpoint of AB, then then M is equal to N. The coordinates of the midpoint are x comma y is equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2 and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Simple and straight, very easy. And the point, note, this is note 1, note 2. Okay. If a straight line, if a straight line, if a straight line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 divides divides the line joining the points the points A x1 comma y1, B x2 comma y2, and how do you write and generally? You write it like this, is it not? I cannot write with and okay. It will be difficult. I write in the other way around. Okay. So practice is right now it's perfect. Okay. And I also write something like that. So I missed it now. Eh, and how do I write it? I write like this. So it's like this. Here I have to be a bit of and x2 not proper. Leave it in the in the ratio ratio AP by PB is equal to lambda by 1. Then lambda by 1, say for example, if you see lambda by 1, then what we'll have is, okay, um, in the ratio lambda by 1, which is equal to, I will write here, okay, AP by PB ratio AP by PB, which is equal to uh, P by PB. P is the midpoint. Okay, let me write this. So you have A and B. Then you have a point, line AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0. And this is lambda. This is 1. This is P. This is point P. Then that is equal to lambda by 1, which is equal to minus of AX1 plus by1 plus c divided by ax2 plus by2 plus c. This is well done by our Gauss course actually. If the ratio is, if this ratio is positive, then the point P divides internally, otherwise externally. Easy. There is a proof for this also given, okay, which we will see later. Okay. Should we do that? Let us do that also. Let us do the proof of this. Write this down, mister. Then we will do the proof because this is important. Sometimes it may be asked. Next, formula of external division we will see tomorrow. Centroid of a triangle. Area of the triangle. Locus and its equations. Good enough. Once we do that, no, we'll get the for the straight line. Straight line. Then we have to do circle. After circle, parabola. It's easy part. Don't worry. Coordinate geometry is one of the most important thing that comes in JE. I think at least 20 marks is there. 4 questions is there on this. Means it's important. 20 marks in JE is a big thing. Is it? If you score 20 marks, out of 80 marks, 20 has come. 80 is a clearing one. Advanced, how do they take? It is do they take mains results to see the advanced marks ranks? No, right? Advanced is separate, is it not? A person just clears an advanced, he does well, he'll get. Yeah, I understand. Cutoff is what if JE means you clear, that means your cutoff, you have cleared cutoff for advanced. That's it. That is what is meant by clearing. No, that is possible. Is it so? For JE advanced, the cutoff is different. NIT. How? ಅದೇ ಅದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಆದರೆ JE ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ JE ಮೇನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆದಪ್ಪ. ಇದ್ರಿಗೆ JE ಮೇನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗೋದು ಒಂದು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ನಾನು. ನಂಗೆ IIT ಸಿಗುತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಡ್? ನಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ JE ಮೇನ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ಗೆ? ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಅದೇ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳು. ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಬರೀಲೇಬೇಕು ಸರಿ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಗೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಹೌದು. ಸರಿ, ಈ ಸರ್ತಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸಮರ್ಥಿಗೆ ಒಂದು IIT ಮೆಡ್ರಾಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ತೆಗೆಸ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ಲ ಸಮರ್ಥ? ಹೌದು, ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ IIT ಮೆಡ್ರಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ದಟ್ಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಏಮ್. ಬರ್ದಾಯ್ತಾ ಸಮರ್ಥ? ಬರೀರಿ ಏನು ಗಡಿಬಿಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ. IIT ಮೆಡ್ರಾಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ಡ್. ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ, ಒಂದು ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ. ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಿರೋದಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ, ಅದು ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಆ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಸುಲಭ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾವ 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 ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಫೋಟೋ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿ ಅದೇ ಆಲನ್. ಹೌದು, ಟಿವಿ ಹೌದು. ಮಾಹೇಶ್ವರಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮಹೇಶ್ವರಿ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋಟೋ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿತ್ತು ಮಹೇಶ್ವರಿ ಅಂತ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರಿ ಹೌದಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇರ್ಬೇಕು, ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ನನ್ನ ಹಾಗೆ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಆಗ್ಲಿ, ಒಂದು ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು
ಫಿನಿಶ್ ಸರ್.
ಫಿನಿಶ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆಯ್ತು, ಇದನ್ನು ಹೇಳೋದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್. ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ಅವನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟೈಮ್ ತಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನಮಗೆ ಆದರೆ ಇದು ಈಸಿ ಆಗಿದೆ, ನಿಮಗೂ ಈಸಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಯಾಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸರ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ? ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ? ಆದ್ರೆ ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ, ಅದು ಕಷ್ಟದ್ದಲ್ಲ. ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಪಿ ಯು ಸಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಹೌದು. ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕೂಡ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ ನಾವು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಗಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೌದಾ? Since it agrees on ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, then what happens? This has to be part of it. So we can write a. How did I get this, mister? It is by section formula. Correct. So if this is the case, I have to write x1 plus lambda x2 by 1 plus lambda. Then b, instead of y, I will write y1 plus lambda y2 divided by 1 plus lambda, and then plus c is equal to 0. Correct. So we can write this as ax1 plus by1 plus c. ax1 plus by1 plus c. Okay. Plus lambda into, observe, lambda into ax2 plus by2 plus c. Correct. Is equal to 0. Makes sense? Or I can write this one as lambda by 1 is equal to minus ax1 plus b by 1 plus c divided by ax2 plus b by 2 plus c. Done, done, done. इतना easy सटासट वाह. Correct? Understood, Samarth?
Yes, sir.
Simple. So we'll stop it here, Samarth. Tomorrow morning we will continue. Okay?